and welcome back to Mrs. Fred Arted, where I am Mrs. Fred and I'm super happy that you are here. So take a look, I have a surprise. We are going to be talking about architecture and how it can pop up anywhere. So let's get going. Hello and welcome back as we get started on another lesson, but before we do, let's get going with our art motto. So here we go. I will try my best, I will be creative, and I will problem solve. We do this in every single art lesson. So today our topic is architecture, and look at what we are going to be creating. So architecture is this beautiful blend of science and art, where an architect develops a structure that is functional and usable. Now, there are so many elements to architecture that we want to take a look at. There's the drawing, there's the measuring, there's the thinking and creating. So today, we are going to create our own dream home, and we are going to make it pop up. So let's get going with our lesson and see what we can create. Here we go. Today in art, I can create an elevation drawing of our dream home. I can use scissors, glue, and simple folding to create a pop-up. And I can learn what architects do. Now, an elevation drawing is simply a drawing of one side of a building or structure. I'm going to start by trimming off a couple inches off of one side of my page and then another, only two sides. Then I'm going to glue it to a background page. If you don't have construction paper like I do, you can go ahead and glue it onto another sheet of copy paper. Now that we have that, we're going to set it aside for a moment and trim off about 2.5 inches on one side of a new page and about 1.5 inches on another side. Then we're going to fold it in half. And then what we're going to do is fold up the bottom just a little bit, maybe about 1/2 inch or 1 inch. And you're going to take your scissors and snip at a 45-degree angle. This is going to create 2 flaps for your pop-up later. And just to make sure I don't forget, I'm going to label them. Alright, now what you're going to do is just take that small sheet of paper with the notch cut out and do a light pencil drawing of your dream home. The next step is to take a fine tip marker or a pen and outline all of your lines and then erase any lines you do not want to keep. After that, the fun part comes where you get to add lots and lots of color. Get your imagination flowing and fill this baby with color. When we're all done, we're going to cut around the outside edge. Now that my coloring is complete, I'm cutting around the outside edge of my dream home, and it's okay to leave a little bit of white space. Then I'm going to fold it in half and put a little glue on that glue flap. At that 45-degree notch on the fold, I'm going to make sure that that hits the fold of my background page. A little glue on the other side, and then I'm going to close my card all the way so that it sticks. Then massage it down so that it makes sure that glue sticks to that paper. Then you'll have your pop-up. After that, you're going to want to draw a little scene or landscape at the bottom of your page so that when you open up, it has a nice effect. Here we go. Surprise! I hope you enjoyed creating this architecture-inspired piece of art. If you liked this project, let me know by clicking like or subscribe, and keep on arting.